Around a quarter of flights have been cancelled from Paris's airports. Up to half of all flights cancelled from Nice in the south of France, and a series of other cancellations across France as well. That all due to a strike by French air traffic controllers, which is set to disrupt the start of the summer holidays for tens of thousands of travellers. Now, unions are demanding better working conditions and more staff as well. We're going to cross live to Orly Airport just south of Paris, talk to our senior reporter James Andre, who joins us from there. James, tell us as the day gets going there, or clicks a little bit further through. It's 10:20 now in the morning here in France. How bad the situation is?
Well, look, around one quarter of the flights have indeed been cancelled here at Orly Airport. And so we've been speaking to a lot of people. Now, as you can see, there isn't any widespread chaos here at the airport, simply because most airlines were actually able to cancel these flights, because that was requested by the French air traffic organization. And indeed, the people whose flights have been cancelled were notified in advance, so they didn't have to come to the airport. Though there are some people who were not informed, and earlier on we were speaking to one lady who was telling us that her mother, in fact, was trying to get back to Spain, and that they arrived here, their flight was cancelled, had to change the flight to another city in Spain in order to leave today, and then she'd have to have a long bus ride to her home. These are the stories we're hearing here, and this is set to get worse tomorrow, with around 40% of flights cancelled. Here are a few interviews we had with people here at the airport earlier on this morning.
We weren't notified that our flight was cancelled, so we only found out when we arrived here early this morning.
At first we looked for another flight, one leaving later, but it was too expensive, so we asked for a refund.
There's no other way to get to Tivat. It's a no-go. Our trip is totally ruined.
James, this comes, doesn't it, right at the start of the French school holidays. I mean, a lot of schools are breaking up, a few today, mostly tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely, and indeed this is what a lot of people are criticising, including the French Transport Minister, Philippe Tabarot, who said that that in his view, well, this strike was unacceptable, that he was going to hang on to the reform that is being implemented when it comes to air traffic controllers here in France. And this is a reform that indeed plans for there to be a clock at the beginning of the shift, and that indeed the air traffic controllers will have to clock in and stay at their post. Indeed, this comes after a near aerial catastrophe in Bordeaux in 2022, when two planes nearly crashed into each other. And indeed, the inquiry revealed that out of the 6 air controllers that were supposed to be at their post at that moment, only 2 were actually physically present. This is something that the authorities want to avoid, and the unions, when it comes to the air traffic controls, also saying that they are facing toxic management, also personnel shortage, and that they want to see a pay raise. So we have 2 days of strikes that are planned, today and tomorrow. The air traffic controllers, this is law, have to give a 5-day notice to the airlines that they are going to indeed be on strike. So we'll have to see where this goes. But indeed, the minister is saying that he's going to stick to his guns and carry on with this.